is time for Sofa Recordings here on MUXX TV, and I'm very happy that you are watching today because we have some wonderful music for you. The Pamela O'Neal trio is here. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Ray Mahumane and Pamela Neal, of course, and Noel from all over the world. How are you guys doing today? Good, I hope. Great. Well, good to have you here. And you're from all the world. You grew up in Haiti, you grew up in California, you grew up in South Africa and in Germany. And you've been in Germany for a while, all three of you. So how that all came together, we'll talk about that later. I do like to let our audience hear some music first so they get to know who you are and what they can expect in the next hour and a half or however long you are here to perform the music. So we're going to start with a beautiful song called Stay, and I invite you to just relax and enjoy. Thank you so much.
Please stay with me now. Don't let me go. I'll make it somehow. Gotta let you know that I'll make it somehow, some way. But I waited on the day. What I'm doing's gotta pay some way, somehow. When my baby starts to cry, you know something just ain't right. There's a world that's full of lies. You and me, one of a kind. The good Lord stand behind me ever since we were blind to fake. That's life. That's life. Oh yeah, that's life. Baby, 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 I want you to believe. Stay, 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 stay. I want you to stay, stay, stay. It fits, but you can't make it work. When there's pain, there's got to be hurt. And the green grass grows from the dirt. Yeah, that's the facts of life. All right, good Lord stand behind. And ever since we were blind, yeah, there's a life. That's life, yeah. Won't you believe? That's life. Hey, hey, hey. Stay with me. Oh, won't you stay, baby, baby, yeah. Stay, yeah. Stay. I want you to just stay, stay, stay with me, baby, yeah. I want you to stay, 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 stay.
Thank you so much. Absolutely beautiful. And I think our viewers at home probably noticed that you guys are actually, especially you, Pamela, you want to get up there and stand up and be loud. We decided to do this obviously acoustically, but seeing some of your videos on the internet, you're full of energy on stage, and that's what makes you so great on stage. Before we get to how you all grew up and now you all became musically inclined, how did you three get together? Let's get that question sorted out. Pamela, maybe you can explain it, or Ray.
How you got together? I know Eden since, I don't know, like 20 years ago or something.
You're not that old.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we've been working like on and off, basically, not too much on stage, but we've been recording a lot and writing original songs, producing other people. Every now and then we share the same stage. I'm a what you call freelance musician, so I got different groups, different bands that I work with. Met Pam O'Neill, I don't know, like, I've got to be careful now, some time ago. And we've been working on and off together, and I invited her to a session, to a acoustic session, to a intimate recording session that Eden is running in Mannheim. I was looking forward to that one. She said, "Oh, great, that's a good idea. Let's do some songs that we haven't done in a while, or that people generally don't really do." She came down there, and we just clicked. And it was just turned out to be beautiful, and we recorded, and it just felt good. It felt like, okay, we need to do something. We need to work together.
Pam, you've been on stage. You all have been on stage with lots of people already. You've done a lot of things. What makes it fun being with these two guys on the stage?
The chemistry.
Say the truth.
The chemistry with these two. And the energy was just right. It felt so good. Say, let's do it, y'all. Let's do this, And then we're doing songs that we never get a chance to do over here. So it made it more exciting for me and for everyone that we're doing something that no one's doing.
We just heard Chaka Khan's Day, and the next song is a rendition of My Funny Valentine, Chaka Khan's rendition. What does Chaka Khan mean for you guys as an artist? What is she for you?
She's my idol.
Yeah.
You can tell. And I'm just so honored to be able to sing some of her songs, because we're in this working environment here, and we have to do the song lists that all the people know. So it's good to do songs that nobody knows. And Chaka, if you're listening, love you.
I think we all do. And I particularly love My Funny Valentine. It's such a beautiful song. The lyrics are perfect, and I already heard them during sound check, so there you have a treat coming for you now. My Funny Valentine. Thank you, guys.
Funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little bit weak? when you open it to speak. Are you smart? Don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine. Stay, stay. Each day is Valentine. Each day is Valentine Day. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little bit weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? Don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine. Stay, stay. Each day is Valentine. Each day is Valentine's Day. Stay. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Ooh, stay, baby. My baby, 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 baby. Ooh, my funny Valentine, Valentine. Stay, little Valentine. Stay, stay.
Thank you so much. So beautiful. Eden, you have produced lots of people together with Ray, and you also have been playing in a hotel, in the Steigenberg Hotel, at the piano,
in Mannheim.
Which is a job that is probably very, very fun lots of times, but sometimes I can imagine that you sit there as a musician and think, man, I'm playing my soul out here and nobody's listening. How do you deal with that?
Oh.
If that or does that never happen?
I just want to tell the truth. Yeah, sometimes it's really comfortable to have a lot of people in the front of you, but sometimes I'm just playing for myself.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Because music is for me. I'm just playing for myself. I don't care if the audience is really, really crowded. I'm just doing my music and I'm just playing for myself. And that's the thing that every musician has to think about it. You're just playing for yourself, for your soul, for your heart, and that's all.
And have you ever received any very weird requests Actually, all of you.
I have to play some once Atem Los.
Oh, really?
Yes. A lady came and said if I can play this song for her, and I played jazz style.
I bet she liked
she
it
was
too.
not. She was mad at me after that.
Oh, really? Okay. I bet all of you have received some interesting requests, now and then. Or what has been the funniest thing people have asked you to play?
I think not really funny, but hard to play. When you've been asked to, okay, can you play "Beat It" by Michael Jackson, and playing the riff is all good, but then you have to pull out the solo, the Eddie Van Halen solo, and you're like, let's skip this song.
Yeah, I think people don't realize, they must realize it because they can't do it themselves, but how difficult it is to know all these songs and just kind of play them by the hat and just, it's not that easy. It's amazing that you guys can. Can you think of anything people have asked you to sing, maybe at a wedding, for example, where you're like, oh no.
Highway to Hell. And I'm like, do I look like what yeah, it was a trio also too. And
did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. We don't do it.
All good songs, by the way. Just you should probably find the right musicians to play the right songs. And you did find the right song now. It's a Gladys Knight and the Pips song. What does this song mean to you guys?
What song is it? I'm not even sure what we're gonna do.
It's the If I Were Your Woman.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was.
If I Were Your Woman, that's actually this is actually a really old school songs, and I'm really falling in love with it. I think Alicia Keys did a version too, and that's where actually kind of came to my mind, but it wasn't her. I knew it was somebody else, but then I was digging into it. I think it's just, if you listen to this kind of music, they wrote beautiful music. That's why it's called soul music. They just speak to your heart. And if you listen to the lyrics, and I can only tell a lot of musicians, listen to the lyrics, because you're gonna play it differently. We all experience certain situations, and it's important. You need to, every note counts. If you listen to the lyrics, I think it really helps. That's a beautiful song.
And that's a beautiful way of looking at it. Listen to the lyrics and listen to the music and enjoy. Thank you so much.
If I were your woman and you were my man, you'll have no other woman, you'll be weak as a lamb. If you had the strength to walk out that door, my love will overrule my sins, and I call you back for more. If I were your woman, if I were your woman, and you were my man. That you're nothing at all, but I pick you up, darling, when she let you fall. You're like a diamond, but she treats you like glass. Yet you beg her to love you. With me you don't act. If I were your woman, if I were your woman, if I were your woman, here's what I'll do. I'll never, no, stop loving you. Yeah, you love me, you. Life is so crazy, and love is unkind, because she came first, darling. Will she hang on your mind? You're part of me, and you don't even know it. I'm what you need, but I'm too afraid to show it. If I were your woman, if I were your woman, If I were your woman, here's what I'll do. I'll never, never, never stop loving you. If I were your woman, your sweet loving woman. If I were your woman, I'll never, never, never stop loving you. If I were your woman, your sweet loving woman, there'll be no other woman. If I were your woman, yeah, your sweet loving woman. If I were your woman, here's what I do, baby. Never, 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 never stop loving, loving you. Oh, baby, stop loving you. If I were your woman, if I were your woman.
All these great songs. Thank you so much. Pam, I'd like to talk to you about a little bit growing up in California and how church meant a lot to you back then. Does it still mean a lot to you? Has that changed? Yeah.
Well, it changed a little bit being in Germany because I don't get to go to the kind of churches that I grew up with unless I go on a military base where I worked at for years. And then you'll get the old school American gospel church.
Which is absolutely amazing. If anybody ever has a chance to experience it, you really should, because it's just is a different way of being with God in a church.
Yeah.
So maybe you can tell me about the feeling you had when you were a child growing up in California in the gospel churches.
Well, it was normal for us to be at church every Sunday. In the morning, we're at the kids' choir, and then after that, we take a break, and then then the grown-ups choirs. You'd be at church for like 8 hours, just there, all day. So it's going to be an all-day event. But I have some really fun memories of my grandmother and aunt singing. I was embarrassed sometime when they get up and sing. Everybody say, "Oh, that's your grandmother. She get ready to sing." But you miss those days, and that what formed me into me is that situation and that lifestyle that I grew up in.
Was it your grandmother or your aunt or maybe somebody else who said to you, "Hey, you're talented"?
Not really. They just, because we sang. My mother sang in a ladies gospel group, and so of course my sisters sing and my brothers sing. So it was a normal thing. So when I started singing in the band with my cousins, you just do what you do,
So nobody ever said, well, they must have said you're good at it though, right? Or
because everybody think they're always better than you, so, So, you get a couple people say, "Hey, you know what, maybe you should do this for a living,
Eden Gospel means a lot to you too, and you actually give courses.
I give some courses in Mannheim. Sometimes, you got the German choir a little bit. They don't have I don't want to criticize this, but sometimes they are not spontaneous enough to, when you say, when you're singing a song, Amazing Grace or something like this, I try to, with the piano, just to push them up, to feel the soul. But sometimes it's very difficult to find this point to reach this.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because sometimes there's another history here. Because the people, they are more reasonable. Just okay, I want to go to my job. I just want to do my thing, and that's the thing that I reach. But in the Caribbean or in America, the people are more spiritual, because we are not only human beings, just flesh and blood, and we got some spirit too. That's why I got this kind of feeling. I just want to give it to people, but sometimes it's very difficult to share it. with
But
the
I'm,
boy,
I'm glad you're doing it because I know there are a lot of Germans out there who have a lot of soul. Or they all have soul, but I mean the musical, the feeling that
I don't want
people.
to criticize.
Oh, I know you didn't. No, I completely understand. I think we do too because I mean people who have ever been to a gospel church ceremony, it's just amazing, and it's a feeling that it's really hard to explain to people what it feels like.
I think everybody has it inside.
for
Everyone
sure.
has it. Yeah.
The fire is burning
We
for
gotta
sure.
bring it out.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Yeah.
And you're going to bring it out with the next song, the Shaka Khan Sweet Thing. That's definitely a fire inside, burning soul kind of
One of my
music.
favorite songs.
So here's a sweet thing for you guys. Thank you.
If I can find it, there it is.
I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one for me. Here is where you ought to be. I just want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine. I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now, I'll go crazy. Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Yes, you are. I wish you were my lover, but you act so undercover. To love you, child, my whole life long. Be it right or be it wrong, I'm only what you make me, baby. Don't walk away, don't be so shady. Don't want your mind, don't want your money. These words I'm saying, they may sound funny, but whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, no. Ooh. You are my heat, you are my fire. You make me weak with strong desires. To love you, child, my whole life long. Be it right or be it wrong, I just want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine, I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now, go crazy. I'll go crazy, yeah. You're my sweet thing, and I love you, and I love you. Ooh, oh, baby, you're my sweet thing, and I love you. I love you. You're my sweet thing, baby, 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 baby. You're my sweet thing, and I love you. Oh, baby, light my fire, yeah, yeah. You're my sweet thing, you're my sweet thing, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. Oh, you're my sweet thing.
Yeah, cool song. Thank you very much. I just said at the beginning, I said that you grew up in South Africa and Germany, in Dresden. How does that work out? Explain that to us, please.
I'm asking myself sometimes now, but I don't know how it happened. My dad is from Mozambique. My mom is German, East German for that matter. I grew up there in East Germany until I was like 15, so I know what communism is all about. I was in the Pioniere and all that. Being a black German, a Blurman as they say. Then I moved to my dad, who was at that time in 85, was working in South Africa. So I moved from socialism, communism.
How do you were allowed to move, or how does that work?
No, my dad had to apply.
Oh, okay.
My dad really had to apply, and it was actually a hard thing. I really had to later figure out how it all worked, how it is meant to be, my destiny. So he applied for me, finally let me out, let me live with my dad in South Africa. We was living in a homeland. Because during the time of apartheid, we wouldn't be allowed to live together.
So was it actually freer in East Germany than in South Africa?
I think it's just different people pulling different strings. Mm-hmm. Freedom is somewhere else, I found out later.
Yeah, it must have been a long process, because it sounds like for a child to understand what's going on, you have what's not anybody's fault, and you've kind of been being pulled here and there and being told what to do and what to think. Difficult.
Yeah, it really was. I finished my school in South Africa, found out what the apartheid was all about. Moved back to Germany, to the West in 89. And by that time, I started playing the guitar. That was the first time I actually got in contact with an instrument.
And you taught yourself the guitar?
Pretty much. I had a friend who said, who had a guitar sitting around, and I asked him if I can, touch it. So I took it, and he said, no, you need to, have it this way. And I'm like, it feels strange, so you're left-handed. So I remembered, of course, I'm thrown with the left and all that. So he said, you need to change the strings. But anyway, I hit the guitar, and I had it like this, and I felt it running through me. It was a spiritual thing. It was just running through me. That was what, all of that, born in East Germany, South Africa, and all of that. Now it all made sense. I couldn't leave it. It was just in me. And that's when I started. And he showed me a couple of chords, playing the Beatles songs and all that. And then I, started to listen to music different. And I was listening to jazz, and it was like, they had like nice chords and all that. So how did they do it? And so I was taking, I had lessons, the theory and, writing, reading and all that stuff. And I was hooked. I was like, I needed my daily fix. And I was like playing till the fingers were bleeding. And I was just hooked. Yeah. Okay. They were like, when you you can pull off the little,
scars.
Yeah. And that's how I started. And I stuck with it.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, practice makes perfect, for sure. But the roots of your what is the first kind of music you remember from East Germany or from South Africa that you heard and thought, oh, this is cool, or was it music where you thought, oh, it doesn't really move me?
I'm going to give you this. As a kid, I was watching TV, I just crawled up to TV and I was like watching, and they had like a show there, and they, I think it's in West Germany they had a show Wetten das, and in East Germany they had a show called Ein Kessel Buntes, and then at the end they had this the band from the West, and I was Boney M. And they had that song, and they were performing the song. I was like, old people sitting in the audience, old for me, back then when I was a kid, everybody was old.
Clapping on 1 and 3.
Exactly. They were like, by the rivers of Babylon. And I was like, by the rivers of... And, I thought something is wrong with me because everybody's clapping like this. And I couldn't catch the one. I was like, I was on 2 and 4. And I think that was basically the first contact. And as a teenager, everybody was listening to Madonna and the Depeche Mode and all that. And, my friends. And it's all good. But then... it just hit me. Dun, 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 dun. And I was like, oh, what is this? And I was like that. And since that day, I didn't know nothing about black and white and all that. And it was that was our music. That's what I felt. And since that day, I was listening to what I later found out was called R&B, soul music, and that's what I felt, and that was me. And
And it became Everlasting Love, and that's what we're going to hear now too. Shaka Khan, Everlasting Love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When I see you dreaming, I think of sunsets, how high my heart gets. I wanna give you an everlasting love. I wanna fill your heart with a satisfying love. All you need is an everlasting love. All you want is a satisfying love. Sun breezes, midnight teases, visions, late night persuasion. I wanna give you an everlasting love. I wanna fill your life with a satisfying love. All you need is an everlasting love. All you want is a mystifying love. Everlasting love. I wanna fill your life with a satisfying love. All you need is an everlasting love. All you want is a mystifying love. All you need is an everlasting love. I wanna fill your heart with a satisfying love. All you need is, oh yeah, all you want is, I gotta have an everlasting love.
Thank you so much for that beautiful song. Eden, who was the person who brought you to music growing up in Haiti?
My story is a very, very long story because I'm from Haiti. It was my father. My father was I can say I'm a son of a preacher man. Yeah, we got a big church in Haiti, and my father was now this year he passed away. This year he passed away, and that was a terrible thing for me. But I know without him I could not be a musician because he was playing organ and every kind of instrument. And at the church we have all this kind of. My brothers, they are living in Haiti.
How many
And
brothers do you have?
I got 2 brothers and a sister. Yeah, and we learn. We have learned all this kind of instrument in Haiti. We used to play in the family. My brothers and my sister was singing in the church at the church. It was a very good thing. My father was the first inspiration for me. Yeah.
As a child, did you always like going to the church, or was
Not
it?
really. Not really. I was forced to.
So you grew to.
I would be rather going to the movies or something like this. But now I'm more spiritual. I think so. With the age, I will become more spiritual. Yeah.
So what brought you to Germany?
I received a, how can I say that, a stipendium to come to Germany to study graphic design. And at the beginning that was very difficult because I didn't. Okay, at the beginning it was very difficult for me to finance my study because they have some stipendium to. You just have at the beginning. I came here. They say okay, they promise to pay everything for me, and I came here. They stopped the budget and everything.
Oh no!
And I was here. Okay. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I remember my father gave me the music, and I financed all my study with the music.
Wow.
At the same time, a lot of students, they go to some places to play or to be barkeeper or something like this. I just playing at the hotel somewhere. And after my study, I wanted to work as a graphic design. I've been in Frankfurt in the advertising place, yeah. And I worked 1 year. After that, that's not the same thing. I'm from the Caribbean islands, and I got all the colors. When you have to make an advertising, some papers, some flyers, something like this. I put all the colors. You can say that on my, and that was not a good idea. And I said, okay, I stopped everything. I'm gonna be a musician, and now I'm free like a bird.
And now you can use all the colors you want, for sure.
I can use all the colors.
Can you remember when you got off the plane and came to Germany, what the first impression was? That the colors were missing, maybe? I don't know.
No, I remember very clear. I came to Germany. I came to Germany for the first time. My mother was at the airport. She take me, she hugged me. She, oh, my son, I'm gonna miss you. And I take the plane for the first time. I came to Germany, to Frankfurt. Okay, I go through the gate and everything. I had a little bag, like some kind of thing from Haiti. And I remember the first sentence I knew because I learned a little bit German. I say, I saw 2 policemen. They came over and say, oh, they say something in English. I say, ich komme hier so studieren. Because I learned it from Haiti. But my first impression in Germany, that was like, as I came here, that's like, like when you are in the land, everything is working. And that was so fast, everybody with sweet and just working like this. And we don't have this in Haiti. Everything is so easy. That was my first impression. Oh my God, but I'm like European now because I got the tradition, but I got the middle. I accept the European tradition, the way they are living, and I have in my heart the Haitian thing too.
And that's a good mixture, I would say. You probably have the same thing with California and Germany.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll talk about California in a second after we listen to California Dreamin', because we'll get into the kind of California mood right now then. And that's from the Mamas and Papas, obviously. And you have a very lovely version of it for us. So we're looking forward to it.
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went out for a walk on a winter's day. Yeah, I'll be safe and warm if I were in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Oh, stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I began to pray. You know the preacher like it cold. He know I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Oh, oh, oh. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went out for a walk on a winter's day. I'll be safe and warm if I was in my house in LA. California, California dreaming on such a winter's day. Hey, ooh, California, California dreaming. Wanna go back home where I belong, yeah. Talking about California, can't wait to go to San Francisco. Yeah, yeah, gonna go to Sacramento, yeah. And when I get a chance, gonna stop in old Lodi. Hey, yeah, talking about California, yeah. Gonna go to San Diego, yeah, yeah. Maybe go to Bakersfield, yeah. Talking about California, yeah. California love, yeah. Hey, yeah. California dreaming, California dreaming, California dreaming, California dreaming.
Pamela, what do you dream about when you dream about California? Do you miss California a lot sometimes?
Yes, I miss my mom because she's getting up in age now, and she's still driving, and she goes to church every Sunday. She drives herself, and when the last time I visited her, she picked me up, and I was so terrified for her driving, because she was driving so slow that people were, blowing the horn, But she wanted to show me, hey, look, I'm still driving. Yeah, but I miss the home-cooked food.
Oh, what is your favorite home-cooked food?
Well, my mama, she can make some mean greens, some southern soul food.
Yeah.
She make the greens, and she make this caramel cake.
Sounds very, very good.
Yeah.
and you know your way around the world because you've had concerts all over the world. I think 7, 8, 9 countries, all over the place. And you've played with lots of people, with James Brown and Ray Charles. Amazing musicians. How is it when you work with people like them? Is it humbling? Does it make you nervous? What kind of feeling is it?
Well, they're so nice. I don't know if they're nice because they're in Europe, because I met a lot of them in Europe. But James Brown was so cool. I gave him a compliment. I said, "You look good, James." And he said, "Oh, thank you." I'm saying, "What? James Brown telling me thank you?" He was really humbled by that. He accepted that compliment, and I always remember that. And I remember his wife. She was in the trailer, and she running out there. I'm like, but it was a good vibe with him.
And that compared to Mariah Carey must have been completely different.
Yeah, Mariah Carey. We were doing the choir for her, and oh, you peasants, go over there. She was okay. But the artists are nervous, before they go on stage. They ain't got time to really be talking to you and, small talk. They're trying to make sure they can sing that note or whatever they're doing,
So explain to us maybe how does it work? We have a fly here, by the way. He likes to listen as well. How does it work when you're rehearsing for a tour with James Brown or with Mariah Carey? Are they really ever on stage while they're rehearsing, or is it kind of like they come when it's their showtime?
They come when it's showtime. We be somewhere else rehearsing and going through the show. And then when their time, somebody else is sitting in actually doing their part, and then they come in. So, but I can say that I was there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you talked to James Brown. And you've also played with a lot of people too. Phil Collins or Mary J. Blige, and in the studio and on the stage. Is there one artist that has kind of left something really special with you musically?
I was doing a lot of TV jobs with those great artists. There's really great artists out there, good people. Besides of what they're doing, but just general good people. Phil Collins, we were on stage. We were doing rehearsal. He came in. He saw me holding the guitar, and by that time he had a Motown tribute album released, and we were supporting that. And he turned around and he saw me holding a guitar, and he came to me and he said, I'm very lucky on my album. I had one of the original Funk Brothers guitar player was back at that time. They were playing all the Motown hits, Diana Ross and Supremes and all of that. And we got like Phil Collins on stage, and he was honored to have the original Funk Brother guitar player play on his album. A lot of people wouldn't even know who they were, and really, really good people. I met Randy Crawford. We were sitting. I got this American thing. We were sitting on the steps, just like you and I. We were talking for half an hour, and she's a real sweet person. She told me how she earned her first dollar doing music. Just really good people. You could also, a lot of people, they have the mics open and they sing live. Really, really good people. What is, we got Life is a Roller Coaster. Who is he?
Randy Crawford.
No, Life is a Roller Coaster. That's
Ronan
Keating.
Keating.
Ronan Keating. Very, very, very good singer. He was singing live, and you were like, wow, he can sing.
But isn't it amazing that nowadays you actually say they have an open mic and they're singing live? Because you guys wouldn't do that. You wouldn't go on stage and have it play back. And some of the people, the big artists who are selling lots of albums, are not necessarily the best live musicians. Does that annoy you as a musician that they're kind of faking it?
Yeah, it is sad. It's sad in this day and time that they are doing that. It's really. This is what it's coming to now.
But not with people like you who make beautiful music and sing beautiful songs. And we're going to go continue with a song, also again by Gladys Knight and the Pips, Neither One of Us.
Okay.
So lean back and enjoy again.
Okay. It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. But it's gotten to the point where we just can't fake it. For some ungodly reason, just won't let me down. I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. You must be wondering that same thing too. Well, we go on together, living the life, because neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. Every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, memories, those old memories get in my way. Lord knows it's me. Lord knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. Ooh, when it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. There can be no way, there can be no way we can have a happy ending. No, no, no. Where we just go on hurting and pretending and convincing ourselves to give it just one more try, because neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say, woo! Neither one of us wants to be the first to say, farewell, my love. Farewell, my love. Wanna say goodbye. Oh, yeah. We will meet again down the line, yeah. Oh, wanna say goodbye. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna say goodbye. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say, yeah, yeah. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. neither one of us wants to be the first, or wants to be the first to say goodbye, oh, to say goodbye.
And we're not saying goodbye yet, for sure. We're going to continue with some more songs. You, both of you, work together as arrangers and producers. You've done stuff for Kim Green and for Hauk. Tell me about your work together. How do you guys get along? How do you inspire each other, Eden?
Oh my God, it's like a kind of therapy.
It is?
We eat something together, and at the same time we arrange songs. Mm-hmm. He just takes his guitar and the inspirations are coming. And now we have more than 60 songs. And we need artists to produce.
Ah, very good.
We got a lot of things, yeah.
How do you know when a song is ready?
You feel it. You feel it. I think, it's good to know all the theory and all that stuff, but leave it alone. Sometimes when you talk to people and it's like, well, do you like the song? Well, I don't know. I'm not a specialist. You don't have to be. It's just like eating. I don't need to know the ingredients. I'm a bad cook. I don't need to know the ingredients. Does it taste good? Mm-hmm. That's all it is. You feel when it's ready. It's all about feeling. And what really helps is we are friends. Mm-hmm. We're friends. It's not work. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I'm sitting there with the guitar and I'm just strumming some chords. To me, it's just chords. But he's like, oh, he's got that little line. Oh, cool. That's nice. And we record it, let it sit, drink some tea, and then we come back at it and we say, it's a nice song, but let's try it with a piano. So we just arranged the song, and it's going to be a piano song. And I think a lot of times the ego gets in the way. Mm-hmm. If you work with people that don't have that ego so much, it's really nice. And nowadays I love technology. We work in a Dropbox. We're on the same system. We work with a DAW with Logic, and we record it and send it up to the Dropbox server so he can sit at his house and I can sit at my house. He's good with all the house and techno and with all those sounds that he does. And I can play the bass and he plays the keyboard bass. I'm good with strings. He's doing all the beats and so it's really inspiring. It's not work. It's just fun. It's like the music is there. You just got to grab it and it's beautiful.
And it is beautiful, the music that you make. We have a guest who's going to walk through the camera, so we'll just have him come and say and wave, and then you can go and go into there. Yeah, go ahead. We have Heino. He is coming to visit us. Why don't you, maybe you can look, vielleicht... Hallo. Vielleicht könntest du da mal reingucken und kurz mal winken, dass wir wissen, wer das ist, wer gerade hier durch die Kamera gelaufen ist. So, und dann zum Martin rüber. So. This is how it goes on live TV. But it's nice having perfect, a guest like him on the show. Yeah. What the songs that they've written, have you heard some of them before? And if not, what do you expect the music is going to be like?
I heard a couple of their songs and it was great. And I can't wait for them to do mine next. We're working on some of, so they got some real hot stuff. You better watch out. Mm-hmm. We are going to watch that. The next time you come, you're going to have to play all your songs. That'd be absolutely...
Cool. Oh, yes. That'd be wonderful.
Really
definitely.
Yeah.
We're going to continue on with Wishing on a Star.
Okay.
A song. What does that song mean to you?
Well, it reminds me of my Aunt Glenda back home because she used to listen to that song. She liked Rolls Royce, and that was one of her songs. I can still see her, and I know what she meant now. When she listens to, when I hear this song now, I know at the time now, and I can look back. Rest in peace.
Lovely. Thank you.
wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I'm wishing on all the rainbows that I see. I'm wishing on all the people who really dream. And I'm wishing on tomorrow, pray it will come. And I'm wishing on the loving we never done. I never thought I'd see the time when you would be so far away from home, so far away from me. Just think of all the moments that we spent. I can't let you go from me. You were man, and I didn't mean to hurt you, but I know that in the game of love we reap what we sow. And I feel it's time for a makeup, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together, make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Together or never, I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together, make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Together or never, wishing, wishing on a star to follow you wherever you are, wishing on a dream, follow what it means. Woo! Wishing, hoping, praying that you come back to me. Yeah, yeah. I'm wishing on a star, follow you, follow you, ever, 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 ever. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on a star. Okay.
Beautiful, and you could tell it means a lot to you. I read when I was reading up on you that you say music heals the soul. What musicians do you guys listen to when you're trying to heal your soul in bad times in your life?
It's hard. I really opened up the older I got. I grew up with R&B, so when I started playing the guitar, I started listening to jazz, bossa nova. I got in contact with rock music later on, and there's a beauty in rock music. It's different. It's different vibes, different energy. I'm listening to a lot of lyrics that are beautiful. Gospel music, of course. I'm not that much of a, I guess, guitar player. That's just my instrument. It happens to be my instrument, but it's all about the music. It's like when I see a picture, I'm not looking at the color yellow. I'm seeing every color, and that it's what it's about. To me, music is a spiritual thing. A lot of artists have the power, or a true artist to me, who is in there for the right reasons, has the power to touch people. That's the beauty about music. I can't really pick one particular. There's a lot of people I can say, from jazz, Wes Montgomery, or pop music. You have the Prince and the Lenny Kravitz. You have the other day I was playing an Aerosmith song at a session, and I was like, that's a nice song. I really feel that. So if you touch me, you touch me. That's what it's all about.
I guess it depends on the feeling. What about you, Pamela? Is there somebody or some musician, or maybe some moment you can remember, like the way you're just talking about your aunt, how that song means something to you and touches your soul and heals your soul?
There's an artist called Phoebe Snow. She's a guitar player. Because I used to try to play the guitar back in the day, and I like her music. I really, when I'm feeling down, I'll put her on, or I like Ella Fitzgerald or Sarah Vaughan. Those are my favorite.
Good picks, definitely. What about you, Eden?
I'm more from the 50s. Frank Sinatra, like Dean Martin, this kind of music I really love.
Absolutely good picks
and
as
the
well.
The lyrics, oh my God.
Absolutely. Yeah. The next song, Finally, is a song that I bet it's a lot of energy on stage when you guys sing it, or I can imagine that people want to hear it a lot at concerts as well. Is that why did you pick the song for today?
Well, we're going to do it our lounge version. And we thought it would be cool because people know the song, and if they're doing Finally.
So I shouldn't have mentioned it. We should have let them guess.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Mr. Right, man of my dream, one that showed me true love, at least it seems. Brown cocoa skin, curly black hair, just the way he looks at me, that gentle loving stare. Finally, you came along. The way I feel about you just can't be wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't hide it, yeah. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. My two lips can't describe it. Been so many times, you seem to be the one. All you ever wanted was to have a little fun. Then you came along and brightened up my world. In my heart I knew I was a special kind of girl. Finally, you came along. The way I feel about you, it just can't be wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. My two lips can't describe it. Finally, tonight, be here in my arms, waiting for tonight. Oh, I dreamed of this love for so long, waiting for tonight. Like the sweetest dreams from a movie scene, I have pictured us together. Now to feel your lips on my fingertips, I can say it's even better than I ever thought it could possibly be. It's perfect, it's passion, it's setting me free. Gone are the sadness, the tears that I cried. I have spent all of my life waiting for tonight. Oh, when you would be here in my arms, waiting for tonight. Oh, I dreamed of the love for so long. To me, right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. No, 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 no. Finally, finally, yeah, yeah. Oh, finally, finally, ow, ow. Finally, finally, ow. Finally, finally, ow. Finally, finally, oh, finally, finally, finally,
Love that version, absolutely. A baker or an insurance person or a graphic designer, they might have days where they go to work and they think, I don't really feel like going to work today. As a musician, does that ever happen? And if yes, how do you snap out of it?
Yeah.
Does it happen?
Sometimes.
It depends on who you're playing with. It depends on what kind of gig you're going to.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to play with somebody that's just straight, where you don't get to improvise, then you dread like, oh, I got to go with them people today. You know, so it depends on who you're playing with. Like, this is cool. Like, hey, we're going to go, you know, let's go. Because we get to be ourselves and improvise.
So when you're playing for, you know, events that people have booked you for, be it weddings or some kind of corporate things, sometimes you're there counting the minutes?
It depends on how much hard time they're giving us there. You know, if they let us do what we got to do, or if they're late or they delayed or something, then it's always, you know, a little pressure. But other than that, we still love what we do.
Absolutely, I can.
You know, I'd rather be doing this than doing anything else in the whole wide world.
Maybe you still could tell me if you have any of funny things that have happened at weddings, for example, that happened maybe behind the scenes, or where you're as you're, you know, if you're a guest, but you're singing there, and you know, you've thought, oh my goodness, what is going on here?
When the bride took 1 hour and a half to come.
Oh no!
Yeah, we didn't know if she was coming or not. Mm-hmm.
But she showed up.
Hour and a half, you know, we had somewhere else to go after that. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I couldn't believe it happened, you know, but she...
Maybe her dress didn't fit or something.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it was, but we were sitting there waiting an hour and a half. We were there an hour and a half earlier to, you know, for a wedding.
Down, the queen is coming.
Yeah,
exactly.
We didn't know if she was going to come. We were scared for them, you know. We were like, oh, what's happening?
What about you? Have you had any situations as a booked musician where you thought, oh my goodness, what's going on here?
Well, the wedding thing, I got to be careful what I'm saying. A lot of things happen on the road. As they say, what happens on the road stays on the road. You know, I've actually never been married, but I'm an expert. Because I play weddings a lot, so you can see the mistakes. Usually, they have the Brautrede, or what do you say?
The bride's speech.
The speech, which is usually way too long. It's really good for the insiders, but a lot of people sometimes they kind of nod away. So I think you got to be careful with that. A lot of people underestimate the music. Music is very, very important, and there's really good DJs out there, but it's a different thing than a live band. The interaction, the energy is really important. You see a lot of things when you see how people get married. Usually, I think I can read people pretty good. You can see if people are really happy, and then I feel the energy. It's like they meant to be together, and it feels good, and it feels good to. I love what I do, and I'm honored to be part of making the best day in their lives. For doing music for their big day and being a part of it, and people are dancing and crying and laughing, and they became one. And I'm honored. Music is powerful. I'm happy to be part of it, and yeah.
And I bet you play the next song, Anita Davis, Angel, at the weddings once in a while as well. But this is your version for
I would love that. I wish they did know this song. I tried to introduce it to them.
They know it. They'll know it from now on.
Yeah, this is a wedding song.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna start.
Okay. One more time. I gotta do it out my head. Okay, one more time.
We're live, but you know what? We're gonna do this song for y'all. Okay, what we gonna do right now?
Okay, one more time. Okay, sorry.
This is for you, Betsy, out there. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do this for you. If I could, I'll give you the world, wrap it all around you. Well, I'll be satisfied with just a piece of his heart. You're my angel, oh angel. You're my dreams are dreams, some dreams come true. I found a real dream, baby, when I found you. You're so strong, but tender too. You're my angel, oh angel. You're my is heaven seen. Each day I need to remember. Feel so safe, feel safe when I'm with you, Give me more, keep right on giving. Fill me up, baby, with the joy of living. When things get tough, I can always turn to you. You're my angel, I am special to you. You're my angel. Oh, angel. You're my angel, angel, angel. You're my angel. You're my angel. Oh, you're my angel. Angel, angel, angel. You're my angel.
I'm sure there are a lot of brides and grooms writing that down on the list now. Anita Davis, Angel, a very lovely rendition. We're coming to the end of the show, and we're going to end with Let's Stay Together. So we should all stay together as musicians. It's wonderful to have you guys on the show today. It was so wonderful to hear you play together, and we can't wait to...
I think they're going to play together.
I can't wait to hear your songs the next time you come. So that would be wonderful.
For sure.
For sure, that would be great.
For sure.
I'll be back in a second to say goodbye properly, but we're going to finish with this song, Let's Stay Together, Al Green. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I wanna spend my whole life with you. Let me say, since we've been together, oh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to, and I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Hey, hey, baby, we ought to stay together. Woo. Why do people break up? Then they turn around and make up. I just can't see. You'll never do that to me. Would you, baby? Be around you is all I see. I want you to let's stay together, oh baby, loving you weather, yeah. Times are good or bad, happy or sad, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. We ought to stay, yeah. Me and you, we gotta stay together. let's stay together. Oh, let's stay together. Oh, baby. Let's stay together. Let's stay together, together. Oh, baby. Good or bad or happy or sad, we gotta stay together now. Any kind of weather, yeah. You know, yeah. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Let's stay, let's stay, let's stay, let's stay together. Woo, let's stay together, me and you. Ah, baby, let's stay together. Let's stay together.
Unfortunately, we can't stay together right now anymore. Oh, but we will stay together and watch you guys and find you on Facebook and Instagram and all the stuff there is out there. Thank you guys so much for being here, the Pamela O'Neal trio, Eden and Ray, of course, and Pamela. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best. Thank you guys at home for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this wonderful music.
Our pleasure.
And it was wonderful getting to get to know you a little bit. Maybe even got to know each other a little bit better today.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Hey, who you? Who you be?
We wish you all the best. We wish you all the best. Have a lovely time and listen to lots of music because that's what life is all about. So see you next time on Sofarecordings. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Tschüss.
I'm waiting for tonight. Oh, when you would be